Hello, everybody. Woo, we got the hair going on today. Oh, well. Don't even care. Hello, everybody. Come join. Oh, you know what I forgot? Hello, hello. Hello, Humberto, Mr. Carlos, Mr. David. How's everybody doing? 6 hours. No, 6 hours this weekend. This weekend. Today I didn't have the best day. I'm not going to lie. Hello, Miss Kimberly. I didn't have the best day. There's been a lot going on. Satan is definitely rearing his ugly head this week. It's about all I can say. I don't know how to explain it all. I wish it wasn't that way. But I'm looking at my studio and I saw that I only have 11 more subs that I need and I'll be at 1,200. And I thought, well, why not? Let's just shoot for a. Let's just shoot for 1,200 tonight. I had a BS day Monday. Girl, Monday was a weird day. To be honest, it was just a weird Monday. And then Tuesday was good. Just don't let Satan or his subscribers mess with you. Satan needs to come and subscribe. I would be all up in his face going, go ahead, bring it. After today, just bring it. I'll tell you, I struggle sometimes. I struggle to keep my mouth shut. But my God. Are you low on sugar? Yeah, a little bit. I think it's because I did not, I didn't eat like I should have because I was so mad. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, it's right over there. Anyway, I got my towel, but you know, it was 100 degrees today. We haven't hit 100 degrees in like 3 weeks. And so I didn't prepare myself because me, I don't like watching the news and all that crap. Anyway, I got my little towel. Keep me cool. It's starting to cool down now that it's dark. Where's the fan? Oh, yeah. It's right over there. It's over there. Anyway, today was a rough day. Yesterday was good. 95, 87% humidity. I don't know what the humidity was today. But man, it was hot. I let Bella outside and that's like Satan farted in my face. You heard that? Seen that meme? Satan farted in my face when I opened the door. Anyway. Temps are beginning to fall in New Jersey. Fall is setting in. I'll tell you what, I wish to hell it would set in here. My God. It was hot today. It just seemed miserable. Anyway, and so I got upset. And I was so upset, I didn't even think. I was so mad. My problem is I stew. I stew. When something pisses me off, I stew in it for a little bit. Usually when I'm stewing, I don't say anything, and that usually keeps me protected because by the time I calm down, I've gone through every scenario in my head. We were back to high 80s here. Oh, man, I'll tell you. Satan has a place close to our islands since it's all year long like that. You know what? I used to be that way, Miss Kimberly. I used to be. Now, I will admit, I am still the kind of person, if you piss me off with the wrong thing, yeah, I kind of don't let shit go. Stupid? I can't handle stupid. I admit it. I just I don't take a lot of BS. Don't lie to me. I will call you out. I'll catch you pretty quick. Because I have this ability to just kind of listen, and then your conversation will go through in my head, you know. Anyway, certain things will tick me off just enough, and I'll be like, no. So I'll stew in it. Then by the time I'm done, I'm not going to say anything, but still. Anyway, yesterday was a good day. And then today, I wake up and she has a talent. What's that talent? I sent Carlos a video, a short today. I told him, I said, what are you in karate now? I can't sense BS. I think it's just, my mom told me I should have been a lawyer. With stupid people, I just act like them so they see themselves reflecting on me, in me, yeah. Pretty much. I don't know. I lost my cool Monday, which is not like me, so I had to sit down to clear the air. I was good. I let that person push my buttons and I pushed right back. Well, that's what I did today. Imagine this. You have 3 screaming matches with 3 different people in one day. 3 screaming matches with 3 different people in one day. And normally, if I had done something, I'd be like, I sure did. I didn't do anything this time. That chick come right to my front door. 3 different people. And I'm like, and I told my mom, I stopped up there at the car lot to talk to my mom, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I mean, I literally haven't done anything. If I had done something, okay, let's have it out. But I have literally done nothing. And I can't figure this crap out. Anyway, I do a lot of mowing or washing the same car. I don't know. I have not heard. Nobody has heard. And they have not been home all day. So we don't know. I'm still waiting. But anyway, it was just one of them days. It was just a bad day. We don't know. We don't have any ideas, do you, Mr. Carlos? Don't know. I hope not. Well, hello, Mr. Rick. No, I just had a bad day today. I shouldn't say it was bad. I mean, it's not like I didn't defend myself. Y'all know I'm going to defend myself. But 3 people and 3 screaming matches. How does that happen? 3 totally different situations. And one of them I still can't figure out. When you say Mr. Carlos, I'm old. Yeah, Mr. Rick, Mr. Humberto, Mr. HM, hello, Miss Kimberly, Mr. David. Now, if it makes you feel old, I just see it as a respectful gesture. Wait a minute, I missed a comment. When people start pushing my buttons, I just smile and ignore the situation. Stay relaxed without interacting much. The person didn't like my tone or comment, but wouldn't tell me what my comment was. What the frick? There you go. That's exactly what happened to me today. And I'm like, I don't remember having a tone. I'm sorry if you took it that way. I certainly didn't intend that. Oh, but that was all they needed. I think they just made it up because they were having a bad day. And you want to know what's crazy? You guys know who my daughters are. And one of my daughters, she also had a screaming match on the phone. And then, let me tell you what happened the first part of the day, and this is what started my day. I had a job interview. I had applied for this job a few weeks back. Anyway, so I thought I'd go. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go. So first thing this morning, I run over there and I have this job interview, and I find out that one of my former employees says I am not rehireable. And I'm like, I wonder if it's got something to do with the two-faced BS they kept pulling, and I decided I was going to quit via text message 15 minutes before my shift and let them know people don't quit their jobs because the job is bad. They quit because of bad management. I guess they don't want me back. Oh no, I own that shit. I own it. I own it. I am proud of that. Not rehireable. F them. I did. Those people, we had new owners that come in. Okay? And when new owners come in and they meet the employees, they automatically put a judgment on you based on what somebody else told you or told them, or, maybe you were having a rough day at work that day and they happened to come in and, just want to introduce ourselves. Well, they already saw the mess. And that's what happened. They saw the mess. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. It's just been a crazy, crazy night. When you have a full hotel, it happens. Anyway, I own that shit. I own it. I take it. Don't rehire me. I do not care. And I don't care if you tell everybody I'm not rehireable. Because if I get an interview, I'm going to tell them what they did. And why they got I quit 10, 15 minutes before my shift. In a text message that had everybody in it. All the employees and everything. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to have those managers who were crappy people anyway tell all the other front desk ladies that I was this or I did this. No, you saw it. It's right there. I own it. Talk smack about me. Oh, hell. Let them. Anyway, that started my day. But that one was actually kind of funny. I kind of knew it anyway, but I didn't care. Hello, Christy. Anyway, so I own that one. I'm good. Anyway. But yeah, I didn't have a good day. I didn't have the best day at all. You know how it goes. Anyway, hit that like button, you guys. And I need 11 subs to get to 1,200. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Christy, how's that competition going or whatever? When's it over? I never argue with the woman that is mad enough to say, I'll be damned. Please smash and blast the like button. Yeah! This is our last week. So where's everybody stand so far? I even said I apologize if I made you feel less than. Yeah, I haven't seen much about it either. I haven't seen anybody really share anything about it. I haven't seen nothing. Christy's coming out of her shell, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I feel for you, Kimberly. And like I said, one of them, I didn't do anything. I didn't mean anything. I'm just like. But here's the problem. Did I really have a tone? Because, well, that's the thing, Kimberly. I'll come back to my story here in just a minute. How do you vote? You vote on. It's a YouTube competition, and you vote and do all of that stuff on Facebook. I think that all needs to be on YouTube. Don't you think? I just think it needs to be on YouTube. I think it's only right. I think, how do we vote? Let's see. It's all on YouTube, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm still trying to not be shy, too. You seem to be, Christy seems to be doing pretty good. Um, I catch them here and there. They'll pop up, and but I don't know what happened. But I used to get them all. I never changed it, but I don't see them. In fact, I saw Christy's video from like 9 days ago, just like yesterday or the day before, and I'm going, well, how the hell did that happen? Anyway, I don't see it. Reminds me of the Grand Ambassador program thing. What does? I just repeated what I have been repeating for the last 6 months. Did you reach your 1,000, Christy? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I lost track. We kind of got 10 things going on at the same time, but I should have known that's how we were going to roll, y'all. Well, I knew what it was from, but I didn't know where Carlo's comment went. You know what I mean? I didn't know. So I lost track of all of that. But anyway, um, I was like, I don't know, not yet. I started at 350. I'm at 747, I think. Well, what the hell's wrong with that? Why the hell ain't you got your 1,000? The other two do. I think like the Grand Ambassador thing, you have to know somebody to get chosen. Oh. Well, I didn't know anybody and I got chosen. My issue is I talk fast and mumble. My son-in-law does that, and I'm always telling him, either you talk to me like a human being and slow your ass down, or don't talk to me at all. So he'll slow down. He'll go, okay, Mom. Cracks me up. Or you truly have to use the rag company. I don't know. I don't even know who is in the Grand Ambassador program other than JB. JB's in it? I haven't even seen anything on that either. Christy should have been at 1,000 by now. If the other two are at 1,000, why the hell isn't she at 1,000? So everybody make sure you're subscribed to Christy's channel. That's bullshit. Oh, excuse my mouth. I think the problem is it's not on Facebook. It's on Facebook instead of YouTube. It's a YouTube competition. It should be on YouTube. You can do your voting polls here. Oh, no, that's just weird to me. I'm going to shut up. There ain't no conspiracy theory here, believe me. Just so you know, I didn't see your one video. I don't even know which video it was. It was something about Rinseless Wash. Was it Rinseless Wash? I don't remember. I think it was something about Rinseless Wash. Anyway, I liked it and watched it. But it didn't get me. It was like 9 days prior. And I'm going, well, how the hell did that happen? YouTube just does that stupid crap. Now on Grand Ambassador is Steve from UK, who I know besides. On the last, that was Joey Belinsky and Eddie too. Oh. What's Rinseless Wash? Anyway, yeah. It's just been a rough day. It's been a rough day. I just need 11 more subs. I want to get to 1,200. But no, we're not going to do no 6-hour marathon. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 9:21 my time. I'm pretty sure Eddie won't win now. No, I'm pretty sure he won't win either, Rick. No. I don't think so, Serranos. Let me tell you why. Because now he's direct competition. Yeah, I think JB will win. Rough day with flashes. Hot and low sugar. I think the low sugar was just this evening, so. And then That was because I was so mad I wouldn't eat right. And then I could start feeling myself going, oh. Wow, you're smoking hot. Got any money in that 401k? Hell no, not with the stock market. Mm-mm. I lost all that under Obama's administration. Ain't nothing left there now. You too. Have a good one, Enzo's. I'm so hot. I drink iced coffee and sit under a fan. That's the life. Well, it ain't iced, but I got my coffee. I submitted my application to the Grand Ambassador. I think JB will win. I lost 4K in a week. Holy crap, Kimberly. Holy crap. Jamie already won. It's a good thing. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? The Grand Ambassador or the DIY tuber? I think Christy should win the DIY tuber. Only because she's been the one that's progressed the most. She pulled out of her shell. Instead of hiding behind the camera, she came out. Antoine should be a really close second because he's got one hell of a knack for his... How do you say that? It's very well put together. Does that make sense? And I have nothing against Bruce, but I think he focuses too much on the material things and rather than the content. And I don't know. I just feel like Christy, because she has made more strides. And I feel like Antoine is a really close second. One of the two of them should be first. Who should have been on the first round? Wait a minute. What I missed? Carlos, you should definitely be in the Grand Ambassador program. Jamie the Cleaner won last time, but I highly doubt they will look at me. Wait a minute. I lost track, guys. Hang on. Jamie already won, but I highly doubt they will look at me. The Cleaner won last time. Carlos should definitely be in the Grand Ambassador. The Graham, yeah, I vote details than me. All BS aside, I will never forget how they did. Oh man, Eileen should have been chosen. You know, when I did my video and I say that there were other people who worked very hard, that was who I was talking about. Eileen really did. She went to everybody she knew so that she could get to that 250. I made it clear that my YouTube channel wasn't, you know, and I don't mean to rehash it. I just made it clear that my YouTube channel was not priority to me. And I feel like Eileen missed out. She better be. Or to me, it's just... She did. She went so hard. She worked her ass off for that. She should have been chosen. That's who should have been there. And they had time... Just to put my little opinion out there, and that's all it is. When I left in week 5. That left 7 weeks. They could have called her up and said, hey, you want to pick up where she left off. I just feel like it was... I don't know. I have no idea why she wasn't chosen. I don't know. I don't even know what the criteria is. But that is who I felt like should have been there. It should have never been me. So, no hard feelings to anybody. I had to back away, and I didn't want to just go in there and start voting for him because I felt like it would have been biased. But if I did watch it, and I would just simply say, these are who I think should win, or the placements. And the reason I say the placement and why I put that little excerpt in there is because that would be why I would choose that. Christy, because she's come out of her shell more. And Antoine, because he just knows how to put a video together. And he's so very well spoken for a young man. And then, unfortunately, I would choose Bruce later because because I felt like he was more worried about the material things, the products. And I also had a sense of, I'm just going to be honest, I think he was kissing ass. I'll just say it. I mean, it was just my thought. And I just didn't feel like he was putting into it what I expected. I don't know. But that's just my opinion. I'm not expecting anybody to agree with me. It's just my thing. I don't think she will do it now. She ain't seconds. You're probably right. Why was she chosen? I didn't think she will. I told Eileen to talk more, and I noticed that all those who talked and explained more got clearly chosen. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand how that all worked. Eileen should have been chosen. She went above and beyond to get looked at, and she got ignored. Antoine is great. You're right, Chris. So well spoken, is so knowledgeable at such a young age. He sure the hell is. I don't know who raised that young man, but he's definitely got. And I'm not trying to talk bad of Bruce. I'm sure Bruce is a great person, and he is a retired firefighter, so I certainly respect him for that. But I felt like he was. That's the way I felt. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like he was too into the material stuff, and I just felt like he was all about pleasing Ivan. And I thought this was about your YouTube channel, you know? This way. Twan is great. Yes, I just felt like he just is so well put together. Whoever raised him did an awesome job. He just is so well spoken for a Canadian that his parent language is French. I mean, come on. That's just, and he knows how to engage the viewer. If that makes any sense. It doesn't matter what it is. He just knows how to engage him. I never would have remembered to say, why don't you, I got 5 questions for you. Why don't you answer them? His first video was the bomb. Anyway, I just feel like Christy, because of how much progress she has made. And I feel like Antoine is a close second. I think one of the two of them should win. Will be interesting to see who enters this year. When I saw Bruce, he was educating and explaining more. His camera angles were awesome too. But that's what I'm getting at, is he seems more to me, this is just my opinion, he just seems more to me to be all about the camera gear. He kept talking about it, and I'm going, I felt like if I can make a YouTube channel with a phone, why do you need all of that? And maybe, maybe it's just his perception. Maybe he doesn't feel like he can. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not bashing him, and it's not like I don't like him. But he's got a cool-ass garage. You got to give him that. But word on the street is Sock applied for 2. Who is Sock? Sock. SOC. Who's SOC? Socrates. Okay, I must not know who the hell that is. The Gloss Garage. Detailing made simple. Oh. Me neither. Never. But you guys have been coming to me with channels I ain't heard of in forever. I made a video today, by the way, guys. I just didn't edit it, so I'll take care of it tomorrow. I wear socks every day. Detailing made simple. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I guess I'll have to go check it out. See if they applied. See if they get picked. I don't know, I'm kind of excited. I hope they do pick Eileen. Assuming she applies, or maybe they use the same apps. Hell, I don't know. I ain't seen much on it. Huge DIY guy. He has Ivan with him also. Go check him out. He's great. Sereno's mobile. No, you wear a thong every day. He did a video work, Ivan. He did with Ivan. Okay. I have never heard of him either, David. I'll have to look him up. I have no idea. That's one I've never heard of. You know, YouTube shows you who they want you to see. And then you just kind of have to see things along the way. It's kind of like Christy. I never knew who the hell she was. I saw her comment in probably somebody's podcast or something, and everybody kept saying Christy, and I'm like, who the hell is Christy? I couldn't see nobody's name but Christy in there, and it took me a while to figure out who it was. Then I saw it, so I subscribed. I had no idea. I had no clue whatsoever. And then Becca. I had no idea, and it's different. What was her name? She was something different there for a while. And I'm like, oh, okay. He wins that round. Well, Carlos, you must know more than I do, because I have no idea. I don't know. I think if you look at it from the way I understood it, if you look at it, it's all about your YouTube channel. It should never be about how much your YouTube channel grows. It should be about how much you improve as a YouTuber. Does that make sense? And Antoine just has a really good way, and he hasn't changed anything. Christy has improved a ton because she's got that camera right here now. She needs to take the hat off. Take the hat off. Quit hiding. But other than that, she's in front of the camera now. And that shows real growth, if that makes any sense. So when I think of it, and it's about your YouTube channel and how you improve or grow as a YouTuber, that's why I say that. That's what I was telling Carlos anyway. They just review a ton of products. Never heard of them. Socrates has several products, and he reviews them, and if the product he doesn't like, we'll tell it. I'm a hat girl. Love me a good hat. Oh, I'm sure, but I'm just saying. Quit hiding underneath that hat. Put your face out there. What was it Nick said? Use it, or no, Ivan said it. Use it to your advantage. I've got a face radio. That's why, a radio face. That's why I prefer being behind the camera. Christy, I remember you doing an unboxing and you barely showed your hands. Exactly, Rick. That's what I'm talking about. I was watching all her shorts. She would put these little short videos out and you would never see her. You would not see anything. And I'm like, who the hell is this woman? So, yeah, when you look at what I perceive this competition to be, I've got a body for radio. Got it. Anyway, I just feel like there's more growth there. And then Antoine, because he just knows how to put that video together. And then Bruce. And I'm not trying to cut on Antoine or Bruce, but, you know, I don't know. I don't think many people understood. I don't really think people really understood it. I don't think they understood the premise of it. And I also feel like most of those those Facebook people, they don't have anything to do with YouTube. And I think that the voting should have been on YouTube, because you can put your polls up on YouTube in the community tab. I think any YouTube contest should not be on Facebook. It should be on YouTube. And you know, the last 2 weeks that I was even in it, I never saw the voting post. And that was all set on Facebook for me to see first. So I didn't even see it, and I know a bunch of others didn't see it. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, a YouTube contest should be on YouTube. Their editing is next level. My girl Christy. Something I like to see is what you are seeing. Close-ups to the panels are important, so you explain what you see and engage in the thought and process. Exactly. I'm just enjoying seeing everyone spread their wings. Exactly, Kimberly, and that's why I feel like it. Now, of course, it takes me 9 days to see the damn videos, but when I see them, I'm like, oh, check her out. She's coming out, you know? She's coming out and letting everybody see her. And I had private conversations with Christy, and I know that that was a very uncomfortable situation. So you got to give her kudos because she was uncomfortable. And for her to come out or even take the step to come out, that's enough. From a female standpoint, that's enough. I think Grandma is not winning this round. I think not. And do you think Grandma cares? No, let the others have it. So I don't know. When you look at it from my standpoint, you guys all have your way. But I do feel like I thought it was supposed to be all about the growth of your channel, not how many subscribers you have, because you guys know as well as I do. There are YouTubers out there that are awesome YouTubers, but they don't have a lot of subscribers. And it's very hard to get subscribers. This is not an easy deal. Let me tell you, that first 1,000 kicked my butt. Okay, Christy came out. I hope the next round of DIY Tuber is different. I started to get tired of all the contestants doing the same videos. Felt like I was in the movie Groundhog Day. I did feel like it was on repeat, yes. And I still feel like it was completely biased because they were not put in a position where they had to do interiors. Now something that Carlos is doing more is showing his interactions with customers, and people learn to manage their business. Yes, Carlos and I talked about that, and I told him it's those kinds of things that give everybody an idea, because you can tell somebody how you're going to do it, but unless they see it, you know what, even if you've got to, and I told him, even if you've got to do it with a mock-up with Selena, just make sure you put it out there so people understand. Because the way that Carlos would interact with one of the guys getting his vehicle detailed is going to be totally different than how he would interact with a woman who's getting her vehicle detailed. Because in that case, you'll most likely have to explain things differently. Because women are dumb when it comes to cars. We have to admit it. Just is. Was going to say, don't think you give a rat's ass. Don't give a rat's ass. What Carlos does is difficult to film because customers might not like it. I think he probably got permission first, I believe. I didn't really ask about it, but I think he got permission. Carlos has a big heart, and I love his clients' reactions. I think if you do in DIY Tuber, their job is to help you grow your channel or surpass the one. See, and I don't think that's what should dictate the winner, Carlos. I think what should dictate the winner, the way that I understood it, is the way that I understood the premise of it is this is about your growth as a YouTuber. You know what I mean? All of my customers know that I film for YouTube. Okay. So Carlos uses his shorts and wiggles his butt and gets more customers. Yeah, he probably does. I do feel you're right. I do feel like if this is the last week, they should have pushed. They should have noticed that Christy wasn't there. She hadn't reached that 1,000 like the guys did. And they should have pushed that. That should have been pushed on YouTube, though. Because your YouTube subscribers is going to come from those who frequent YouTube. That's why I'm so adamant that a YouTube contest of any kind, remember I was telling you my idea for YouTube Olympics. When you talk about things like that, that should all be on YouTube. A DIY tuber that suggests YouTube. It should not have anything to do with Facebook. Nothing whatsoever. That's just my thought. I don't know. Maybe you guys see it different. You told his secret, Umberto. Yeah, I think that's what Christy said. This was the last week. I don't know what'll happen from here. I don't get to see. Does the PEC dance thing as well. Next week I'm showing my chi-chis. Have to get my ratings up. Oh my God. Selena, I hope you're watching. Make sure you're in there to regulate that. Oh, dang, I wish it cooled down in here. That's my fault. I should not have turned that other AC down. She's asleep. That's why you're talking all kinds of shit. Smash that like button, you guys. The more like button smashes, the more it helps that algorithm say, go see Chris's live. Bruce and Antoine both started with about 600 subscribers. I had the lowest subscriber count, so really our channels have grown at the same rate. I think it would have still grown at a higher rate, especially with them being at 100K, if it was all on YouTube. Because the problem with YouTube is this, and I experienced it, and I know you're experiencing it now. Your analytics, okay? If you look at your analytics, you will see that people like Humberto, the only reason I know he's subscribed is because the minute I go live, he's here. The minute one of my videos posts, he's here. So I know he's subscribed because he's got the notifications on. And I'm not the only one. He's that way with everybody. If it were in YouTube, those people watching would get you to that 1,000. But because it's not in YouTube, what's happening is, and you know what I'm talking about, everybody's watching, but they're not hitting that subscribe button. And that's just a bad thing about it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Mr. Franco has entered the room. Hello, Mr. Franco. So anyway, everybody needs to push. Everybody work together. Carlos, maybe this is something for you. You did it for me. Do it for Christy. Hint, hint. Go do your thing. Choo-choo! Franco, let's hear that horn. I'm like a stinky fart everywhere. Yes! A silent stinky fart, Humberto. Chi-chi. Check your money maker, Carlos. Save October 5th on your calendar. Franco, where is this vodka? I saw this. What was it? Who runs Extra Mile or whatever? He's the one who tagged me in a post. But I looked everywhere I could find. I have no idea where that podcast is. If you want it to grow, you got to put where the hell it's at. Can't find it. I meant to ask you about that and I forgot. So now I gotta go watch Franco. He comes to my lives, I gotta go watch Franco. They used to be XYZ. Who used to be XYZ? Matt Ayers with Extra Mile. It's on C&O's with Extra Mile on YouTube. C&O's. Okay. Hold up. I will forget that. What is C&O's? With Extra Mile. I saw it on Instagram, but I couldn't figure out where it was at. X's and O's. X and O's with Extra Mile. I'll have to go find that. Nice pod, by the way, Christy. Christian is so real. I wonder what between Extra Mile and XYZ. Those X and O's was. They were really close too. I never heard of them. I'd never heard of Extra Mile until he hit me up on Instagram. Matt used to be on Instagram live streams weekly with XYZ, and something happened and split. It's an awful lot of splits going on out there, you guys. Don't be doing podcasts. The danger is going to be there that you're going to split, and if it's a split, make sure it's amicable and not shitty. You know what I mean? When I see that, red flags. I would think that too. I wonder what happened. Christy, we got to be on the know. You got to tell us what happened. Put Christy in the middle of that shit. I hope that's the end of the splits. Yeah, there was... What's that guy's name? You guys were talking about him on my live here not long ago. What was his name? What the hell was his name? This is what happens when you get old, y'all. I can see his face. Because I said something to Carlos about it. Chicago. Oh, yeah. What's that guy's name? Jason. Yeah, where's JB going, by the way? Yeah, I ain't heard anything about that. We need to sell all the tea. We need all the tea. There you go. Jason, that's it. Jason Otterness, yes. That he is not on the podcast anymore with Eddie and Jamie. Whoa. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen there. Yeah, I think they closed it off and then boom, came out with that announcement. I don't know what happened or how that happened or I'm assuming that was something in the works for a while. I don't think that's something they would just do overnight. I don't think so. I think they were done. Oh. Because they're going to move it over to Jamie's podcast, right? Did I hear that right? Maybe I misunderstood. I thought they were going to move it over to Jamie's podcast. That's no shit. I think everybody... Excuse me, let me choke on my whorehound. Oh, no, I don't think everybody's not getting along. I think everybody's just confused on how everything's going to go down. On separate live streams, Eddie Colon on Friday was Jamie's and Alex Stewart. Yeah. But from what I understood, now, I don't know. I thought the way that I understood it, they were moving all of that to Jamie's podcast. Maybe I didn't understand that right. Taking a break or something, yeah. I don't know. They just showed off their new product line, Detail Company. Yeah. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys know all the ins and out. I don't know it. Gotta help kiddo with homework. You guys are the best. Have a beautiful night. Good night, Miss Christie. Oh, he talking about the House of Rags. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't quite understand it. The company is House of Rags. Yeah. And now, is it a product line? Or is it like a supply warehouse kind of thing? Like Drive Auto Appearance, you know, that kind of stuff. Car Supplies Warehouse or whatever. I don't know what it is. Is House of Rags a spinoff of the Rag Company? I don't know. YouTube is not letting me see everything. I see everything after Carlos tells us about it on his Instagram live or whatever. I don't know. And then I have to go looking, and then you find all the rumors, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm like, I have no idea. So if any of you know, you can let me know. Because you all always seem to know it more than I do. Go to Humberto. Exactly. We're going to Humberto. He'll find out the tea. And then he can spill it for us. I don't know. I hope whatever they all do, it works out for the best for them, I think we're all out here just trying to find our way in YouTube land. You know what I mean? The ins and outs. He's got the info first. Well, that's why they call him first. I didn't think that it was a spinoff from the Rad Company. I thought it... I don't know. I can't imagine that, because Jamie and Eddie are pretty big about how... is a new detailing company, and Jamie and Eddie are making their own products. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense now. I guess that explains it, guys. So they are going to carry Rad Company stuff. They're going to carry like DIY Detail and Coach Kimmy and all that. Who looks good on camera? Okay, Franco, that makes sense. I had no idea. I didn't quite understand it. I wasn't sure if it was a warehouse, or a supply company, or if they were actually starting their own line, our own product line. Humberto looks good on camera. Well, I ain't never seen Humberto on camera. Where the hell were you on camera? Some kind of elusive Puerto Rican guy. He should be, that's what we need. Kimberly said you. Who looks good on camera? Kimberly said you. John! Hi, John! Humberto's new channel in Spanglish. I'm going to start my own company and call it Little Fat Squirrel. Everything is going to be scented with the different nuts. Acorn will be the best seller. Kimberly found Humberto's secret OnlyFans. Oh my God, that is hilarious. John, did FedEx arrive? A barrel brush with a squirrel tail. That's about what it is, ain't it? You ought to be able to pull that off being from Texas, right? And God, I don't do OnlyFans. That was funny. You gotta give David that. That was hilarious. That was good. Oh, sure. That's funny. I want to see Humberto on camera. I ain't never seen him on camera. I ain't never seen his face yet. He always hides behind that damn camera. You need to be like Christy and come out in the world. Yes, FedEx arrived, but I got a sorry we missed you sticker. I just watched that the short that Carlos posted with Franco's creation. Oh, I remember Humberto on Mike's Auto Detailing live stream. Okay, thought the porch pirates were licking their fingers. Yeah, that was way back. Yes, I was there. Well, I ain't never seen it. Somebody find it and send me the link. They were. Because my neighbor said the porch pirates were camped out across the street. Oh, so FedEx said, no, I ain't leaving it here. I was fortunate when I delivered for FedEx. I had the quiet neighborhoods, you know, way out in the boonies. I did rural and then the small little town north and west of here. So it was tiny town and then the rural parts, so I didn't have to worry about it. But we had to go through a lot of training to learn what to look for. You will see the handsome devil on the screen. I never saw this, but you know, I've only been around for a while. For a short while. 2 years. They're following the yes, that's what we had to go through. I did it for Christmas last year. For the and then I did part-time the beginning of the year just to get me through the winter. And I might go back because my son still works there. So I may go back just to get through the winter. I don't know. Just depends. Because trucking, not going to have a whole lot going on there. And I can't get unemployment. The seasonal unemployment, I can't get it because I'm not a full-time employee. Franco, what I miss? All of you are some handsome guys. Well, why the hell can't I see them? I need, wait a minute, hold up. Let's see. Well, it won't let me subscribe to HM. I don't even know if I'm subscribed to their channels. I have no idea. I don't know how to do it. I'll have to go find them. I don't know. Hi, hey, I'm a handsome devil too. You will also see me on with a video with Jason Otterness and Eric Joseph when they were with Guys, my pal Ram Liar, who is the owner. I have no idea, guys. Well, if somebody's going to MTE this year, record that man's face. He'll be there. And he'll be going, I'm first. Back on the road I go. Later, John. Be careful. My ex-wife found me handsome, and then after 20 years of marriage and 4 sons, not anymore. Well, so you're doing laundry. See, John's doing laundry soap today, not dish soap. I think I told this joke on Carlos's comment a long time ago. 2 people doing it is a twosome. 3 is a threesome. Is that why they call us handsome? Ah! Got there first than anyone. That's bad, Franco. But that's funny. Humberto, that's because you always finished first. Carlos is better looking in person. And of course, Carlos is younger than my oldest daughter. So he's like a son to me. And then you got, I mean, most of those guys are younger. Humberto's older than me. I think everybody is pretty much younger. I don't know. My kids. I mean, they are like all the guys that came and helped with my pickup, they're all my daughter's age here. And I'm like, you know, they're helping this old lady figure this out. 44 here. Well, you're a lot younger than me. 45, 45. You guys are younger than me. You're definitely too old to be my kids, but, you know. Kimberly, on the other hand, she's got a little more on me. 45 going on 87. Shit, HM, that's how we all feel. I'm 53 going on 89. Today is one of them days, you know, when you have a bad day and everything just hurts. I was so tense. I don't know if I pulled a muscle or what, strained maybe. A little muscle in my back, right over here on the left side. So now when I sit back or sit up, it pulls. I'm like, geez, maybe some fat got stuck to a rib or something. Who knows? I met early in the morning Robin Sweet, Mike Phillips, and Yancy Martinez, Ivan and Sylvie, Chris Ricana, Sydney Bray Gwynn, Tony Mazzell, Adrian who the hell are all of these people? I know Tim's name. No idea who all the other ones are, except I know who Ivan is. I've never met him, but I know who that is. Robin Sweet, don't know who that is. Mike Phillips, I have no idea. Yancy, no clue. Sydney, I know who she is, yes. I don't know who the rest of them are here, except Tim. Harold Gonzalez Leave, I have no idea. I pull a muscle grabbing the remote. Boy, I tell you. I always say 68 and I'll owe you one. Is that your age? That usually takes the pressure off of me saying my age. Okay, because Humberto, you're a little brother. I only know Mike Phillips, Levi, and Ivan. I have no idea who that is. Who's Mike Phillips? I miss the days when I could sleep in position like I fell down a flight of stairs. Now I sleep just like just a little crooked, and I have to go to the hospital. Oh, jeez, I'm telling you. I do get it, Miss Kimberly. I do get it, and I'm trying to be like, okay, Dr. Beasley's. That's the one we were talking about the other day. Wow. Anyway, yeah. I have to, when I lay down, I usually lay on this side. And I gotta have a pillow underneath this knee, let's see. This is my right side. So I lay on my right side, and I have to have something underneath my left knee, no matter what. Otherwise, I'm gonna wake up, and my back is gonna feel all bunched up just above my butt. And my hip is going to feel like And I think it's just from that clutch. You know, I explained to you guys that my knee is this big. I think the entire mess of this whole left side here is a mess. From the hip on down. But my hip feels like that ball don't fit in that joint right. If I do not put a pillow there. Do a live stream on YouTube for Dr. Beasley's and Chris Rakana on Instagram. I've never seen it. Never heard of that. This is crazy to me. You know what, Kimberly? You are so right. I went to the doctor here a couple weeks ago. And I'm sitting on that bed, and I decided to kind of lay down because I knew she said the doctor had quite a few to see first. So I just kind of kicked back on that little bed, and I fell asleep. I woke up when he came in the room. So I could sleep there, but here I am sitting here on YouTube because I know I will not be able to sleep. But that's because I was mad. And Mike said, or I think Mike or Franco said something. Hang on. Yeah, and we know what you said, Mr. Humberto. I guess I'll have to go find all of this stuff because I have no idea who these names are, and I've never heard of these channels before now. I thought I've heard of Dr. Beasley's, but I don't remember any of the names. I met Robin Sweet, Rennie Doyle. Now, let me ask you a question, Humberto. Now, this is just my honest opinion. I feel like there is two sides of YouTube, okay? The way I describe it is you've got your IDA side and you've got your detailing side. The IDA side has got all these big names and these bigger channels, and you know what I mean? And then your IDA side, I mean, that's your IDA side, and then this side is like, you know, just the regular guys. Just the regular detailers. And of course they all come together, so and I think that's where Sydney's not with PNS anymore. Well, I watched both of their channels, Humberto. In the head, I think when we're home. I just feel like there's Carlos's IDA. I just feel like there's two sides. And so here I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I'm on YouTube like 99% of the time, and I've never seen those channels. And I'm learning so many of them from going live just in the last several weeks. You know what I mean? And it's like, why would YouTube hide that shit from me? Because we're all detailers, right? I only met Ivan. I have not met Ivan. I should be able to meet all of them because they're up there in Omaha and I'm here in Wichita, so it's only a 5-hour drive. It's not that long. I thought they split up, Humberto. I thought Jason split up with that guy. Well, who was the guy that him and Jason Otterness split? I'll do anything. I met Christian Woodland from Biobombs. He came to Toronto a couple of times. Okay. Eric Joseph are together. Well, who? I thought they were the ones that split up and went their own ways. Christian seems like a good guy. I do know who that is. We've had a couple of conversations on Instagram. I want to pet his beard. You know, for women, when a man has a nice long beard, it's a good way to grab control of the situation. You're not allowed to cross the border, huh? Okay, hell kind of trouble did you get your butt in? I bet there's a bio bomb in there. No, Jason, and the one from Chicago Oprah was his partner for years. Well, what's his name? Shut up, Kimberly. I say no more. I'm jealous of Jason's beard. We were talking about Christians. I forgot all of a sudden. Darn age. No, he did. He split up with somebody because I saw his split up video. But I can't for the life of me remember that guy's name. That's funny. Darn age. Okay, wait a minute. It's 10:13. 15 more minutes and we're going to get off here. Because I don't want everybody staying up late. And I'm going to watch videos. I haven't caught up on everybody. Plus, I got a list here of ones to go look at. Dr. Beasley's. Let me put this down. Yeah, I can't remember his name, too. I just darted, and his name went out with it. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant, Humberto? Spell check? Yes, farted. That's what I thought. Spell check. Maybe it auto-corrected. And you ducked out or something, you know. I don't know. You guys have told me all about different channels and stuff. I thought Sydney was still with PNS. Now, I'm not a big fan of the products of PNS. But I know who she is. Was Greg. Yes. That's it. Okay, so Eric and Greg. Okay, I did get him confused. Just I am trying to do several things at the same time here. I'm afraid to ask. Just saying. Greg, yes. That's what it was. I remember now that she said that. Humberto the multitasker. Well, I'm taking garbage out and cooking for tomorrow. Pickleball, basketball, golf, and hockey. Yeah, I don't think there's a sport he ain't playing. Where's the soccer? Little Mexican guy, little Hispanic guy, not Mexican, Hispanic, Puerto Rican. What's on the menu? What's on the menu? Not hockey, since we are at a tropical island. They're talking about a couple of tropical depressions firing up right now. So keep your eye on it. Jamaicans had bobsledding. Yes. Turnovers. What the hell is that word? That's a language I don't even know. Yeah, I was going, wouldn't the ice melt fast? Yeah, I was going, wouldn't the ice melt fast? Humberto was on the Jamaican bobsled team. I love that movie. That movie was freaking awesome. That was probably, if I had to say there was a top 10 of movies, that would make my top 10. He beat me to it. What is that word? Yes, they had bobsled, and when I went to Canada, I was like, Senka! Coffee! From the movie Cool Runnings. I always say this when my kids, it's like they fall asleep on the phone or something, and I'll just holler out, Senka! You dead? That usually brings them back. Because they like to get real quiet on me. Senka! You dead? After their crash. The old famous line, I think I was just saying, what the hell is that word? Empanadas? Empanadas? The hell is that word? If you're going to use the word, be ready to spell it out so I know what the hell you're saying. It was the best movie ever. That would be my top 10. It would be in my top 10. Forrest Gump would be in there. Lion King would be in there. El Dorado with John Wayne would be in there. Franco, you still coming in clinch? Breaded beefsteak. How you saying the word? That's what I need to know. I can figure out what it is. Dumb and Dumber and Forrest Gump. See, I wasn't a big fan of that Dumb and Dumber. The Forrest Gump, I really like that one. But I'm also not an Adam Sandler fan. I think he's got stupid humor, and while it's just, I don't know, it's just not my way, not my thing. I'm not a big fan of Adam Sandler at all. Empanada is similar to a Jamaica beef patty. Okay. Empanada. Oh, that's what I thought is how you pronounce it. Thank you. When you use those words, put in the pronunciation so I can understand what the hell you're saying. That's all I ask. Because then you're going to make me sit here and go, I didn't say that word. Watched the premiere of The Lion King with my kids and now with the grands. You know, James Earl Jones passed away not long ago, and The Lion King was, my middle daughter, she's probably watched that movie from the time she was 2 years old to the time she was 5. I'm going to say she watched that movie 1,200 times every single day. Probably more because she would watch it a couple of times a day. But you are great on trying to figure it out in Spanish. I cannot figure it out. Not Adam Sandler, the other dude from In Living Color. In Living Color. Oh my God, that takes me back. In Living Color. What was that? I just about said Johnny Depp. I seriously just about said Johnny Depp. That's 21 Jump Street. Okay, In Living Color. Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Mufasa. Oh, say it again. I love that movie. I'm surprised you all didn't say Jurassic Park. I'm not a fan of that movie, that's why. The Wayans. The Wayans. Yes, I was listening to a documentary on those guys. The whole family. They're like royalty out there. It's like the whole family is out. I mean, is in entertainment of some kind. Mad TV was wild and before its time. It was. Jim Carrey was on In Living Color. Oh my Lord. Now I'm going to have to go rewatch it because I cannot, for the life of me, remember, I can only see the black guy. The best show, In Living Color. Too close to home, you little T-Rex. Was Fire Marshal Bill. Okay. Shit. I don't know why I can't remember this stuff. Was a back dancer for In Living Color. I guess didn't like my joke. What was your joke? What I miss it? J-Lo was a dancer. I thought it was Paula Abdul. Jamie Foxx. That's whose face I'm seeing. Jamie Foxx. What was your joke? Yes, many comedians were in Living Color. And then also on Saturday Night Live, yes. Jimi Hendrix was Little Richard's bass player. Was he really? I had no idea that. I didn't know he played bass. Thought he played that electric guitar and he did a damn good job at it too. Was a dancer there. I thought it was Paula Abdul, not J-Lo. I didn't realize that it was J-Lo. I thought it was Paula Abdul. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go rewatch an episode of that to kind of figure that out. Put that back together, you know what I mean? But that's what happens when you get old. Sometimes your brain just starts to go. It's just the way it goes sometimes, y'all. I'm hoping tomorrow's a better day. Cause of T-Rex was it? Oh yeah. Well, I did do this. That's right, because of T-Rex was the joke. No, Paula Abdul did the dance routines for the cheerleaders from the Dallas Cowboys. No, she was a backup dancer for somebody. She was a backup dancer for somebody. Who the hell was it? Now I'm going to have to go find out. That I didn't know. Paula Abdul did do the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. I knew that. But she was also a dancer, backup dancer for... Nah, you can be any age. Walk in a room and forget why you went in the room. Man, I do that all the time now that I've gone through that. Men on pause. Married with children. Ah. Ha ha ha. That's the worst. It is the worst. It's terrible. It is terrible. Hell, I went in. I needed to go check on that cat. The mean cat. I went over there to go check on her. I went back there dark, going through the hallway. Get back there and I'm like, what am I doing here? And I just stood there a minute going, what the hell? Until it dawned on me, check on the cat, stupid. Home Improvement. Jerry loved that show. He loved that show, never missed it. I've never seen an episode of MASH. I liked MASH, but I wouldn't put it in my top 10. But I did like it. That wouldn't be allowed on TV now. You're damn right, Kimberly, it wouldn't. You're right. Married with Children? Yeah. Jerry loved Home Improvement. And he did like Married with Children, too. And she did backup dancing for the LA Lakers. And then she helped the Jacksons. And it was Janet Jackson. When Janet Jackson's first album came out, it had that song, oh my God, I can see it. I can see it. Control. Had to sing it. Control. That first album she had with that Control song. Paula Abdul was a backup dancer in... And she was also a backup dancer in the one with the cartoon in it. Like a cartoon. Control, yes. And then there was the song with the cartoon in it, the video. You know, because we had MTV back in our day. What was that name? I don't remember. I can't hear the song. Oh, no, that's Paula Abdul's song. Not Janet Jackson's song. But Janet Jackson was on Paula Abdul was in a backup dancer in one or some opposites. Yeah, that's Paula Abdul. So that, of course, she's in her video. Duh. But she was in the Janet Jackson's. And I want to say it was that first album, that one with Control. I don't even know if that's the name of the album. Benny Hill. You know what? My kids, you know, Jerry loved those old TV shows. And when he was alive, we had cable. So he was always watching Abbott and Costello. And Do You Really Want to Love Me Forever? Is that a Janet Jackson song? If You're Nasty. Yeah, I love Janet Jackson. Yeah. Dance routines, and was her backup dancer too. Yeah, I knew I knew what the hell I was talking about. I just couldn't put the puzzle together. Anyway, Jerry got my youngest, Becca, into Abbott and Costello. And when we were on the road, I bought her this small computer, which back then it was just a little computer. You know, it wasn't much bigger than an iPad is now. She would hook up to the Wi-Fi and watch all of the Abbott and Costello she could find on YouTube. Benny Hill, yeah, Benny Hill. That takes you back. Yeah, we had the best. MTV, Casey Kasem, hell yeah. I mean, that was when they helped to connect the music to the people. You know what I mean? And now it's nothing. You might hear a brief blip of it on TikTok, and then everybody goes and downloads it to their phone from wherever, iTunes or whatever. The Wolfman. Abbott and Costello. Becca loved them. And for somebody who wasn't even, of course they were way before my time too, but for Becca, she was 11 years old, man. And I'm like, you like that stuff? Because it's funny. So you never know how these youngins will react to stuff like that. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Music sucks. 2-minute songs. I'll tell you what, music is definitely not what it used to be. I'm not even a big fan of country music right now. I mean, it all sounds, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but I turned it over. Normally, when I'm in the big truck, okay, that's when I listen to music or radio or whatever. But I've always listened through my phone. And what I do is allow the phone to connect to the radio. And then I just watch whatever is on YouTube, like the podcasts and stuff like that. And I listen to put it on the country music station. Monday? Monday. I swear to goodness, every single one of those music artists sounded the same. And they all sound like roughed up rednecks, is really what it sounded like. All of them had these raspy voices and they were just squawking. I mean, it was not George Strait singing, that kind of thing. No. Yeah, music was awesome back then. Carlos Santana. Oh my gosh. Check out the first album from Alabama Shakes. My daughter loves Some Like It Hot as a kid. Also loved the $6 Million Man, Steve Austin, the Bionic Woman, Wonder Woman, Hulk, and Magician. Who was I talking to about that? I was talking to somebody about that here recently. I couldn't remember who it is. Vanilla Ice. I still think there's great music being made, except country. I think I was there for 2 hours. And there was 50 different songs being played in that 2 hours, and it sounded like the same person singing every one. And there was one woman in there, and she sounded like Minnie Mouse on steroids. And I'm going, Lou Ferrigno? Okay, so Humberto, I have to ask. Did you make Lou angry? You wouldn't like him when he's angry. I have to ask, Humberto, wouldn't it be easier if you told us who you haven't met? Just say it. It would be easier. Rush is my favorite. You got Rush, and Kiss is my favorite. I was not a big fan of Kansas, but I think a lot of that is because that's where I live. But Boston, and I even had a thing for oh my gosh, big hair guys, Air Supply. But I really liked Rush and Kiss. They were big. They were big with me. I had some help. I forgot who made that with Post Malone, but it makes me happy. I don't know. Oh, you mean a country song? I was a big fan of George Michael in my teenage years, yeah. I had the opportunity to be at the Opry in Tennessee. At the Opry, is that what you're talking about? Grand Ole Opry? I grew up with Stevie Ray Vaughan, Otis Redding, Boyz II Men, and then the grunge era was mine. So you're a Nirvana kind of person, huh? I had that upbeat stuff. I was a huge Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was going to be my husband when I was young. Just ask me. He was going to be my husband. And then I started getting into his sister, Janet Jackson. And over time, and so anyway, it was more R&B, hip hop. But back then, hip hop is not what it is today. What it is today is I would never allow my grandkids to listen to that. But back then I could let my kids listen to the music, and I wasn't uncomfortable with how they were going to come away from that music. But nowadays, and my grandson listens to some crap. Both of them, really. And I'm like, the hell is that? Oh, wow. Linda Carter. And did you know she can speak Spanish since her mom is Mexican? Is she really? Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea she was Hispanic. Didn't know her mom was Mexican. I had no idea. Trash. Yeah, today's music is trash. And I'm not a big fan of the country music that I heard the other day. I'm like, I'm done with this crap. It all sounds like Eric Church. Eric Church, what's that other guy's name? He's a big Trump guy. What's his name? Jason Aldean. Parrots speak more Spanish than me. I'm with you, Franco. So then I see, like Humberto put his Old Prairie, Tennessee, watching lots of country music with one of my friends who was from there and passed away several years ago. What was I going to say? Oh, Humberto will say it, and then I'm like, you need to pronounce it. I figure by at the end of a couple of years from now, I'll at least be able to say, I want my breaded beef patty, my Jamaican beef patty, empanada. Empanada. It's just like talking to Carlos. He'll say these words. We were talking about what we were talking about on my live about the languages. So, and Chris Stapleton, I do like him, but they all sound the same. They all just have this. I like Chris Stapleton's music, I should say. I love that. That backwoods, and Trace Adkins is. I wish he wasn't married. Maybe he should be my husband. Come on now, it's not all bad. No, Chris Stapleton, I like him. But it's his style. I like the style. But they do all sound the same. And I have no idea where I missed that. I will say this will probably tick a lot of people off. I am not like the dad for A Christmas Story. I am not a Jelly Roll fan. I'm not. He's got great messages, but I'm not a big fan of him. He's a good guy. You can see that just on social media. He's a good guy, but his music has got a good message, but I don't know if it's the music or what. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. But I do wish him the best because he's obviously hitting it with a lot of people. I like Nelly. That's who I listened to back in my day, was Nelly. It's getting hot in here. But I don't know. I don't know what I missed because I don't really listen to a lot of music, but unless I'm in the truck. And I missed something because I haven't listened to it in a while. Because I don't remember them all sounding the same. It's crazy. It's crazy to me, but they all sounded the same. And there were names I had never heard of. I couldn't tell you what they are. I forget. Jelly Roll went through the troubles. Yeah, he's the one who went through all the troubles. And he kind of brought those out in his music. So he's got great messages that I think young people need to hear. I don't know if the messages... I don't know. The way me and my daughter talked about it. In fact, we were just talking about it. It was not... I don't even remember what we were talking about, a TV show. And... you couldn't play that today. I don't know that it would... Maybe I don't know. Maybe he'll cross over. I just feel like his music it's in the wrong genre. If that makes any sense. Everyone is telling you how they do it and how they like it. At least Marvin Gaye hinted at it. No joke. I'll tell you another one, Kimberly. Another one that would make me freaking melt every time his music come on. Keith Sweat. You remember him? Oh my Lord. Not only did the man look good, but his music. Baby make, yep, there you go. Yep, I'm like, oh. But there were songs like Let's Make a Baby and Meet Me With Your Back. With your black drawers on, exactly. Oh, yes, oh, yes. I am like, wow. I also like Kool in the Gang. My mom was big about that. She would play Kool in the Gang when we would go visit my grandma. So then and that was probably some of the best times on the planet. Especially when my mom would play the 50s music on the radio, because back then we had channels that had all those different things on there. And yes, the baby making music. But, we'd be dancing around the kitchen when I was a little girl to things like going to the chapel and stuff like that, the older music. But then Kool and the Gang would come on, that was the disco music, and my grandmother and my mom would be dancing. It was fun. Those are some of my better memories. But Marvin Gaye, hell yes. Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat, my God. It's getting hot in here. Again, Al Green, yes. Yes, and what was the other guy's name? Oh, crap. What was his name? He had the deep voice. You all know who I'm talking about. He had that deep voice. That was his name. Oh, my God. My brother swore he was Al Green. Deep voice guy. Isaac Hayes, yes. Him, and then there's also another guy, Barry White. There's the other one. They just had, I don't know, man, I'm telling you. Those were the days, you guys. And I know you know what I'm talking about. You know? I mean, shit. Those were the good days. We didn't have all this drama going on. Crappy ass music. Yeah. Barry White. Best sexy song, deep voice. Good Lord. Could you imagine laying there waking up to that? Well, y'all couldn't, but me and Kimberly could. Just saying. Damn, those were the days. And here I am, over 50. I listened to Barry on the drive home. Oh, now I got to pull it up. Now I got to put it on my playlist. Can't get enough of your love. Yep. There's all kinds of good music back in that day. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was something. I'll get the towel. The theme song from Rocky is some good love making music from Rocky. Which one? The theme song from Rocky? Ah! Your terror of women trembled. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. That was when music, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't afraid to let my kids listen to that hip-hop music back then. Nowadays, I'm going to be cussing my kids for allowing it. And, of course, my grandson listens to it. Hopefully, his dad kind of limits that. But I'm like, I wouldn't listen to that shit. I would not let my kid listen to that. For morning before going to work, Franco. She's got it. That's funny. The movie from Top Gun. What was that? The song from Top Gun. What was that? What was that song? Take My Breath Away. Yes. Who sings that? What was her name? What's her name? Oh my goodness, that's gonna bug me. Man, I have forgotten so much. You guys gotta see this. From Survivor, yes. Survivor was a good one. Now, there's another one. Another group. Oh, man, they have a good one. They have a lot of good ones. Scorpions. If I had to listen to 80s rock, it was going to be Scorpions and Def Leppard. You know, damn, now I'm going to be on the Righteous Brothers kick for a hot minute. Rocky 4. Whorehound. This one is not Whorehound. This one is Raspberry. I got a Raspberry, but that's just because there was a little one, or only one left. 80s rock. Yeah, 80s rock was good. Scorpions, Def Leppard, you know, REO Speedwagon. I don't even know if you... yeah, I'd consider that 80s. Oh my God, the dog. Yeah, Whorehound. She acted like it. Did you see her laying there? And then her teeth. I took a shot of you laying on the floor like a whore. You were busted. Ooh, you're gonna growling at me. Did you hear that? Let's see. Are you gonna buzz the tower? She's thinking of Barry White. That was funny. We're talking smack about you. Yeah, Barry White was one of the best. Man. Those were the days, you guys. Too bad YouTube would not let us play that. Or put it in our videos. Man, I'd be at 10,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? I'd be at 10,000 subscribers if I could put that music in there. Bring all those people in from the 80s. Berlin is the Take My Breath Away. Oh, I thought it was somebody else, but you're right. Why? Carlos just put a short out that said playing with the stick shift. So make sure y'all give him hell. Oh, copyright. But they can TikTok and IG. Yeah, go figure. Queen, Rush, Black Sabbath. Metallica was more 90s, wasn't it? Everything just kind of evolved. And then about the early 2000s, you know, Salt and Pepper and TLC, you know. I remember going mobile. Going mobile. Were you a mobile detailer? I should start detailing karaoke videos. Call it karaoke. TMI. TMI. Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? Gotta let the dog out. Come on. Okay, come on, Chris. TMI. TMI. What are you talking about? What did I miss? Where did I... You gave me a hint. I remember going mobile. I don't know. But you know me, my brain's fried. Woo, woo. Oh. Come on, ride the train. Who let the dogs out? Those were the days, too. That was good dancing music when I was going through my party stage back in the day. Yeah, I was right around that. I don't know. 28, 30 years old. Yes, they copyright on YouTube if plays are over 12 seconds. Yep. I wonder if I can squeeze some in like little 5 seconds. I ought to do it, Kimberly. Hell, I don't mind. They say my videos are monetized, which they're not. Because I still have not made it to my 4,000 views. But they've been sending me notifications that a couple of videos can't be monetized. But what would it matter? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, David. Yes, go get some sleep. You have a good night and a better day tomorrow. Frank sings that at work. Come on, dude, this train. Don't do it, Chris. Don't do what? I ought to do it just in one video. And then delete it and put up the other one that doesn't have it. You know what I mean? The shorts get to play without copyright problems, but even then, it's kind of iffy. You're right. You're right. You just never know when they're going to zing you. Franco sings the songs with do-do-do, dee-dee-dee, dum-dum-dum. I sing Crazy Train from Ozzy. Oh, my God. That was a good song. Don't risk copyright. If I delete it, it goes away. At least that's what I'm told. But I think 5 seconds should get me through. But could you figure it out? Hey, could you figure it out in 5 seconds? Could you figure out what it is in 5 seconds? I'll have to record that off of those reels and stuff. I've got to hear Franco sing this. Yeah. Franco, be sure you sing this on your next video. And I'll be watching. I'll be watching for that. Do you sing? I love Crazy Train. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. And Gangnam Style. Yeah. And do the do-do-dee-dees. So you got to sing the Crazy Train on your next video. We'll be watching. He still hasn't given me a clinch shot. Franco? Kimberly wants her clinch shot. Judas Priest, never was a fan. Metallica, yes. Not a big fan of Motley Crue. Dawkins, no. But I liked Metallica and Ozzy. There was another one. Trying to think. In the 90s. What was it? More that heavy metal style. I'll think of it. That's coming on the OnlyFans. Yeah, Dawkins was good, but I wasn't the biggest. I mean, I wasn't really big into him. Oh, my God. What was everybody's first concert? What was everybody's first concert? Put in the comments. My first concert was Guns N' Roses. That's what it was. Guns N' Roses was mine. Live Wire. Never been to a concert? What? Let me let this dog in. Mine was Guns N' Roses. Oh, damn, first concert. Yeah. Sting with Sheila E. Sheila E. was with Sting? Shit, I had no idea. I stayed late, so mine was Chevelle. Pretty much just been to sporting events. Shit, you need to get out more. You just need to get out more. Your first rock concert, music concert? I have never been to Def Leppard, but I wanted to. Because back in the day, you know, Def Leppard was just as freaking big as Taylor Swift is today. You know what I mean? I mean, they couldn't go everywhere. That's enough. Come lay down. Lay down. REO Speedwagon. I never did go to one of their concerts. But I've been to Kiss probably... Well, I saw him in Wichita. I saw him in Kansas City. I saw him in Oklahoma City. I saw them in... It was Kansas City twice. I think it was like 2 or 3 years apart. Busta Rhymes, oh my God, introduced a kid named The Real Slim Shady at one of my other concerts. Styx. Oh, that was one of my mom's favorite groups. That's another one of them 80s groups. Want to see the Eagles. Mom liked the Eagles big time. Busta Rhymes. Oh my God, I ain't heard that name in forever. That's back in the day. And Slim Shady. Eminem. Brit Floyd is phenomenal. The closest you'll ever get to seeing Pink Floyd live. Brit Floyd, is that the cover band? That's the cover band and go on tour and all that. I'm going to say if they have any bands, it's going to be something like Foo Fighters, Imagine Dragons, which I like them. I'm trying to think. Not very many. Cover band from England. That's what I thought. I don't. That would be the only two I can think of. But I'm sure there's a few out there. But I'm thinking Foo Fighters, Imagine Dragons. I can't think of any other. Bruce Springsteen is on my list, my bucket list, before he sits down. Pearl Jam concert is on my bucket list. Now, Pearl Jam is still together. And there's another band. I saw them on TikTok not long ago. Their lead singer he's one hell of a guy. Disturbed. They're still out there playing. They were a band. Oh, they're a band. I like Imagine Dragons. I didn't see them in concert. But, you know, I don't know if how many of you have been to Vegas, but they have the Viva Vision over the Fremont Street in Vegas. And Journey. Journey is a band. They're still together, though, I think. Peter Cetera. He was with Chicago. Yeah. Anyway, they did this whole show devoted to Imagine Dragons. And it was really cool. It was really a cool little show. When we were, my last time in Vegas, it was cool. I bet it was awesome. Yeah, I'd go to Vegas for the concerts. Yeah. I didn't get to see them in concert, but I mean, you got to hear a good chunk of their better songs. Of course, they have new ones out now. You know, they've had new albums come out, a couple new albums. They just had one come out not more than a few weeks back or something. Journey will never be the same without Steve Perry. I don't care how you look at it. And the other band, their leader took his life. They replaced him with a female. I just saw that in the news not long ago. Lincoln Park. I think Lincoln Park is who that is. I think. Okay. So then I'm on the right track because they replaced him with a female. And I don't know what she sounds like. I didn't see it. Yeah, I like Imagine Dragons. They're probably one of the better bands. If I had to choose from a band of today, it would be Imagine Dragons. Now, I think the Chainsmokers are a band as well, aren't they? Foreigner. Lincoln Park. Exactly. There's nobody could replace Chester, but they brought in a new lead singer, and it's a female. I don't know who she is. I don't know anything about her name. I don't know about her past. I don't know. But I'm thinking, why would you bring in a female? Because you know they're going to cover, because the band collectively owns the music. So even with Chester not here, they can still play the music, and they're going to have him replicated by a woman? I don't know. It's just weird to me. Pearl Jam. Yeah. Christopher Cross. Oh, my God. That guy was good. He had, one of those... he could, with his way of singing as well, and his voice... That could be some baby making music too. And also to One with Sticks. The new singer is for Alice in Chains is damn good. Oh, Alice in Chains, are they still together? Enya. Yeah. I haven't heard her music in a long time. I didn't realize that Alice in Chains was still together. Had no idea. Do they just tour now? Very smooth, yeah. Now I'm gonna have to make me a whole new work playlist now. Look at the comments on this. Thank goodness I say it out loud. That way when I watch the video again, I can hear. Go find this song. Go find that song. Oh, go find some Kiss stuff. Go find some Foreigner stuff. Sade. Oh, yeah. She does have a good voice, a great voice. They don't strive for that anymore. You know what I mean? They don't strive to bring in, it's like country music. Them girls sound like they are Minnie Mouse on steroids. Like, for example, good night, HM. You have a good night. I will tell you, I am not a fan. I don't care how many times we look at it, of Miranda Lambert. I do not like her voice. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I'm very wide. Imagine Dragons and Conway Twitty. I should have been off here a little bit ago, 30 minutes ago. But you know how it is. Anyway, we're talking music, man. You never know. I was talking about that the other night. You never know where these conversations are going to go. I just let the comments take it, and then 30 minutes later, I'm still sitting here running my mouth. But at the same time, you guys got to get up and go to work in the morning. Carrie Underwood. My daughter was a huge fan of Carrie Underwood and Martina McBride. That's when women actually had a singing voice. There's a few of them girls now, they sound like dying cats. And I'm like, and Miranda Lambert, she can't sing. I'm sorry. No. But if I had to choose between her and Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift has to be auto-tuned. And she has to be drowned out by her music and her fans. She cannot sing. When you listen to her, she cannot sing. I would watch, or I would go to a Miranda Lambert concert before I would go to a Taylor concert. Because I just don't think Taylor Swift can sing. She's a beautiful woman. And she has pretty decent music. I mean, you know. Now you just look pretty and be naked. Exactly. And you're going, but I don't like Miranda Lambert. I don't know. She also went to Duran Duran in Africa. 38 Special was another one my mom liked a lot. I ain't heard that one in a long time. I told you the clinch video was coming. Oh, wait, I missed something. Blown Away and Two Black Cadillacs. The Cars. You know the one, my favorite one from the Cars is Drive. Drive. Save a Prayer. Oh, the Cars. And the Talking Heads, yeah. Two bands way ahead of their time. Yeah. And that's kind of how I feel about Jelly Roll. He's in the wrong genre. He needs to be in the genre where he can reach those younger people. He wants to help younger people according to their TikToks and all of that. Then get out there and reach them, because you're not going to find them in country music. You know what I mean? So he's just in the wrong spot. I just don't feel like he belongs in country. Huey Lewis. Oh my God, you guys. Bengals and the Go-Go's. Yes. Huey Lewis in the News. Heart and Soul. I need a big old... I'm going to make a work playlist. And you guys, you get to go and get it. It'll be right there public. Human League. Oh my God, these are all old MTV days, you know? When you used to watch all them awesome MTV music videos. Human League, Thompson Twins. You know? Shit. Bengals, walk like an Egyptian. I saw a casino game with that music on it. I can't remember what it was called. It was a pretty good game. Yep, I'm gonna make a playlist, and I'll make sure I say it in a video. Whether it's live or on a video, I don't know. When you rushed home to see videos versus the song. Yep. Yep. I'll tell you what, those were the days, you guys. These kids nowadays, they don't even have a video. All they got is, all they got now is an iTunes music. Oh, TLC was one of my favorites. Chris's mixtape coming soon. I'm going to put it all up there. I'm going to make a video of this live. I'm not a video, a playlist. Oh my God, never going to get it. Yep. Those were the days. Salt and Pepper, In Vogue. What's some other girls' names? Let's see. In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, TLC. There's another one. Who was it? Oh well, I'm sure you guys will tell me. In Vogue. Those are the days. PM Dawn. Wanda from In Loving Color. Wow, I had no idea. Pet Shop Boys. God. Pet Shop Boys. That was West End Town. Wasn't that what the name of it was? The West End Town. Oh my God, you guys. We're going to have one hell of a playlist going on. Phil Collins. Oh, me too. West End Girls. That's right. West End Town. West End Girls in West End Town. That's right. Man. Phil Collins. In the Air Tonight. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. I always liked that one. And there was another one that I had a pretty good liking to. It was Against All Odds. That's what it was. Another Day in Paradise. Yeah, that's a good one. Thompson Twins. She did? I'll be darned. Escape. Escape was the one I was thinking of a minute ago. And you could include SWV in there. Wow. This is back in the day. Human Nature, yeah. SWV. Ha 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 ha. Those were the days. That was the best music ever, you guys. And it didn't matter if it was hip-hop or what we consider grunge back then, you know. I mean, you could just listen to all of it. And all of it was accepted, you know. It was just all part of your normal everyday. And that's what I think MTV brought to the table. And that's why I'm saying it made what I consider an eclectic people. Because we could listen to every genre thanks to MTV. Every genre was being played on our radios thanks to MTV. You know? What the hell? Isley Brothers. Oh my God. Fleetwood Mac. Chains. That's my favorite song from them. Cyndi Lauper, I was never a big fan, but do remember her. Between the Sheets, yes. Isley Brothers. Fleetwood Mac, yeah. I'll have to get I'll have to put us together a playlist. Then we can all listen to it when we're at work. I saw the sign. And they got another one. I can't think of it. Oh, that she wants. Yeah. From Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls, yeah. West End Girls in a West End town. Western town or something like that, yeah. It took me a minute to remember what the Pet Shop Boys sang. But yeah, are they still around? I wonder if they're still around. Yep, I'm going to put this playlist together. Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys go. I want a cigarette. I want to chill out. But thanks for hanging out with me. It was a lot longer than I expected, but I sure loved it. And we had a really good. I'm gonna put Toto in there. We also went also to a Toto concert. I just said that. Toto was. Are they the ones that sang Africa or something like that? Down in Africa or something? Yeah, this one was a good one, guys. Thanks for that. Because I'm like, the music is a great one, but thanks to MTV. That's what we got to remember. MTV brought us all together, no matter the genre. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll probably see you in the next couple of days because we're going to start our 6-hour live this weekend. Okay? All right. You guys have a good one. We'll see you later. Peace.